what today's really going to consist of besides doing some front yard landscaping stuff. Basically, the hydrangea that I planted earlier this summer are not doing well. So I left town, as I discussed on my channel, and they didn't get watered the whole time I was gone, and I came back and they looked dead. I'm sure that they're not, because I've noticed that hydrangea are kind of very similar to Fittonia. They flop, but then they come back, but then I watered it and they didn't really come back. But I think that there's still hope. So I had plans to move them anyway. I just didn't want to do it yet. But given the situation, it looks really gross. So I want to see what I can do to replace them with a plant that does better in full sun, because they were struggling with the full sun. Well, it wasn't even full sun. It was full sun until the end of the day, and then they'd get that hot afternoon sun because they're planted directly under a massive tree. So I thought that that shade would be enough, but it wasn't. So they just were getting sunburned. And again, I thought that maybe if they stuck it out this year, when they came back next year, they would be more acclimated to it. But we didn't even get to that. So we're just gonna replace them, and I'm going to take the plants. I think I'm just gonna put them in a pot and try to revive them so that I can plant them again later. But we're just gonna have to see. I don't really know. I don't wanna waste the plants because I think that they're not dead, but also they just can't be in that spot anymore because it's just not working. So anyway, let's see, anything else that I need to say right now? I think that's all. So we're gonna be focusing on that today. And I think later I'll go out and show you more of the garden because I think my sunflowers are gonna be blooming this week. But other than that, I'm just excited to hang out with you and do some stuff. So let's get going. This one still looks like it has some life in it, but this one was really bad. This one was really bad. So I chopped off a lot of the old branches, and I'm just gonna dig them up and put them in pots like I said. But this situation is so weird because the hostas did better than a hydrangea, which is weird because I thought that hostas were a full shade plant, but they're actually doing fine. Once the deer stopped digging them up, they've been doing really well. Hello. So I just left Helmy's and I realized that I didn't film anything. Hold on, the light just turned green. So I just left Helmy's. Like I said, I'm now at Lowe's because I want to pick up some mums because I want to get ready to do some outdoor fall stuff. I'm gonna grab those. They're for sale here finally. Once I saw them popping up, I was like, wow, this is truly exciting. We're getting back into fall. But here's just a little sneaky peek of some of the stuff that I got. I got a lot of really pretty colors, and I got new hydrangeas that can handle full sun because I feel like that will be better. The little tag says partial shade to full sun, which is what I would consider that situation now. I thought that it was partial shade fully, but it's not. I'm gonna go because it's really hot in the car. I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'll see you at home. Hi everybody, I'm back home now. I just brought in all of the plants, which was a lot of plants. I'm now going to, I guess, get started. It's still really hot, but I need to get these plants in the ground because, yeah, I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? It is still hot, but I guess I want to do this. So let's get started planting. I'm going to first dig up these hydrangeas and put them back in nursery pots so that they can recover in a nursery pot, and then I'm going to put them somewhere else once I have figured out where I want to put them. Yeah, let's do this. Section is all done. I added in these yellow things, which are called tick seed. Of course, the new hydrangeas, which are miniature limelights. I added these little red foliage, which is Cora bells, which are really cool. They get really big and then they put up little flower spikes. And then I just did the same reflection on the other side. So that is the new setup out here. Hopefully this will be better because I don't know. I hope that it's better. We will just have to see. So the next thing that I want to do is refresh my planters up here. So this was like my summer thing. All of these plants like didn't do very well. They stopped blooming after a while and it was just like green foliage. And that is likely because there's like barely any sun over here. Like this one looks terrible. So this one was like primarily shaded because that big old Selim right there was in this spot right here, but I just moved it because I'm wanting to decorate this for fall and everything. So I'm basically going to plant mums in here. I got orange mums and then I got yellow mums. And I'm going to put one orange and one yellow in each and then a Corabelle because they're very cute and they can handle shade as well. They're actually a shade plant. So I'm just certain that there's a ton of spiders in these little things because there's always spiders in them. Yeah, a spider just got on my hand. This is Hedwig. She's our guardian. Hello everybody. I am going out to the garden right now because I need to harvest some stuff, namely tomatoes. And it's supposed to rain tonight, so I'm not gonna water, but it's been like a few days of it saying it's gonna rain and then it didn't. I don't know. But what always happens is I'll water and then the rain comes. It's like the rain knows that like it just like wants to waste my time and water and resources and everything else. But we have some pretty fun stuff happening in the garden, specifically in the cucumber department and also the sunflower department. So let's take a quick look. First of all, we have so many cucumbers growing, but you know what's weird? They're kind of a light green color, not a dark green color like they were at first. If anybody knows why that is, please let me know. Maybe it's like a nutrient deficiency. I don't know. I can look it up. I'm also going to Google it in addition to asking you guys, but I've been leaving these ones on the vine for a little bit longer because I wanted to see how long they would get. But anyway, there's a lot of like, I think that it was let to be thirsty or something, but like the health of the plant like isn't incredible. Like we have some like crusty looking leaves. I'm not exactly sure, but most excitedly, can you see that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to come out here in the morning and get a picture of it because it is so big. Like, I don't know if I can accurately show you how big this thing is, but let's see. My camera's not gonna wanna stand up on that. Okay. I am 5'5", okay? And it goes up all the way up there. Like, it's two of me. I think it's 10 feet tall. Like, seriously, it is huge. It is so beautiful. She is the moment. She is beautiful. And for some reason, she is facing east. I don't know why. But the other one is facing west. None of them are facing south. Maybe because there's like a ton of trees covering the south. No clue, but look at this one. This isn't a giant sunflower, but it's just one of the regular old gals. So look how pretty. It has flowers coming up like all over. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And then there's another one on the other plant right there. And it's trying to face like northeast. I don't know.
Anyway, suddenly I have 3 watermelon. I had 2